Hi, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Virgo, I do apologize. I said that you were going to be the first sign out after I did the Lionsgate portal. That's why I wanted to start with Leo, and then going into Virgo season, I wanted to start off with you, and then I got sick. And I'm still lit. I'm not just 100% back just yet, so I do apologize in advance for maybe coughing a little bit and sounding a little bit not so nice. But I still wanted to do this reading for you guys today. There's a couple of comments every now and then, like saying, you were supposed to do Virgo, and where's my Virgo reading? And like, we're in Virgo season, please get the Virgo reading out. And so I'm getting the Virgo reading out right now. I also want to say that before I went back and forth on doing like a general reading and then doing a love reading, I just feel like it has sort of started to become a little bit outdated. Excuse me. Has become a little bit outdated, that I'm focusing like on sort of the typical traditional relationship, like where's your person, although that is so interesting, and it can be somebody's true purpose to just find their person in this lifetime and just create the most beautiful life for you. However, I just feel like it's so important to just to be there with you, to hold your hand through these quite challenging times right now, to just sort of lead you through anything and everything through the awakening process. So that's what I'm starting to do just every week now. So I hope you like that. I don't think I've said that to you before. If I did, this is a little bit of a rerun. Just gonna start. Virgo, happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a beautiful month. What is going on for Virgo for the month of September, please? This is basically around 4 weeks from now, moving forward, or whenever you find this reading. Because energy sort of doesn't really know time, right? There you go. And I'm just going to start on the surface here, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into the message, and you're going to have enough time through this reading to figure out whether this is your reading or not, whether you resonate with it or not. If you're not, that's completely fine. If you are, I'm going to create an extension and go even deeper into the message. So what's coming out here is base chakra number 1 and intuition number 2. That's really beautiful. Base chakra number 1, intuition number 2. So and it's so interesting because pretty much every of the past like 4, maybe even 5 readings has been about a process, a beautiful, like numerology wise to me, that's all about the process. Like that, like 7, 8, 9 shows up, or 1 and 2 shows up like this. It's not 1 and 3, it's 1 and 2, and it means something. There's never just a coincidence like that. So 1 and 2 just to me tells me that there's a strong process going on in your life right now. And there's something about, because we have 2 black borders, which is all about the connection with the universe, or maybe you rather want them that like this. And we're laying a new foundation. Virgo is laying a new foundation, and it's like you're using whatever you're starting afresh, whatever you're coming into right now in your life, whatever subject, theme, category you're dealing with, and if it's multiple categories or themes, this is like laying a new foundation where you're feeling your every way there. Like you're you're not basing it on facts in the sense, or not like just this is my best logic. This is like you're following your guidance. It's almost like, and maybe that's just one person. I see like somebody just throwing their hands in the air, like, just show me already. Like, just, okay, it can also be something around the lines of, I want to be of service, or just give me, like, just point me in the direction of where I'm supposed to go, or use me. You know, Oprah famously said, put me to good use, or put me to service. Like, she just wanted to be of service for the greater good for people. And I feel like a similar feeling here. If it's not that dramatic, like show me the way, show me the money. It's just it's just random words out of movies just showing up every once in a while. You are definitely just trying to follow what feels the best for you in this very moment. And I just see this door behind you on the intuition card there that is ready to burst open. So we're going to see what this is about, going deeper into the message. So the base chakra, it feels very much like they're like we don't have the base chakra and then like foundation and then intuition. They're very intertwined. So, okay. So I don't even want to ask for the cards separately. I want to ask for them combined. So why are these two cards here for Virgo, please? I just have to stop. Sometimes the craziest thing shows up in my brain. And I learned along the years to never sort of hold anything in. I just want to say fish. Fish. And it showed up like just like that. Fish. I see the words very like F-I-S-H. I'm from Sweden, so sometimes I'm not 100% sure of the spelling, but like F-I-S-H, fish. I see the words, like the letters, very clearly. So I don't know if somebody just, I don't know why would you, well, you could write down fish because you want to buy it from the grocery store, or you just have you see a sign where it says fish, or is your last name Fish? Fisher, fish. I don't know. Fish. I'm just letting you know. Okay, why are these two cards here for Virgo, please? Besides fish. Okay, got it. Wait, just one thing at a time here now. Why are these cards? There you go. That's the whole deck, and I actually slipped, so I would put them back to be sure. If they want to come out again, they will. They wanted to, so cool. I'll take them all then. 9-9. 9-9, I won't. Okay, these little group of cards, just I thought I slipped, but then they wanted to really come out because it came out a second time. 8, 6, 2 page, and then 2 9s came out together like this. I just want to say, fish. With the intuition card here, very much about listening to your intuition, listening to everything, even though it feels off the wall. It feels taken out of context. It's taken out of, like, what does fish have to do with anything? So that's a message in itself. It can literally be the message that I just gave you, which was maybe a little bit of a cryptic message there, but maybe one person understood it. But there's something about, okay, as you listen to your intuition, and that's the whole point, to not listen to the part which makes sense to you and say, well, this guidance I like, and so I'm going to follow that, but that guidance doesn't make any sense whatsoever, so I'm not going to listen to that. But to just, I've learned over the years, it's been so helpful to just really dare to, it's a little bit of a different angle, because it's like about daring to just speak it out loud. If you're working with somebody like on one-on-one, and things would start to show up in my brain, and I would be, I'm not going to say that, because, they're going to never come back, because they're going to be like, what are you talking about? What frog? We're talking about my mother here. What does frog? And then you speak it. It's like there's something about a frog, and it's like pushing a button. They will like start to cry on the spot, or they will just get chills all over because they had this frog thing that was so their thing, or like they will show you a tattoo of the very thing that just showed up in your mind, So I've just learned over the years that the craziest thing And the more out there it feels, it's actually the very connecting point for them. So if I don't interfere with the message, and then sort of that has helped me then over the years for myself, if I don't interfere with the message, like, okay, something shows up here now, and because I don't understand it at first glance, or if it feels out of context, like, what does that have to do with anything? Or just the message that you should move to Michigan, just for whoever that fits, you should move to Michigan right now. Well, Michigan was not really in my, in the cards. Literally, Michigan was not there. I had my eye on, I don't know why, Ohio, and I don't know all the states of the US. So is Michigan, Ohio is that actually something that's within the same? I'm trying to sort of get as far away from it as possible. Like, okay, I wanted to move to California. So why should I go to Michigan? Because once you got there, there were your person. Once you got there was your dream life. Like, it suited you. You had no idea. You wanted freedom and green and just all of that beauty. And Michigan, like, you didn't understand how those two work together. But as you follow that guidance that felt frog or fish or whatever, that feels like it's taken out of context, but you follow the guidance to your best ability. Of course, it can't be just too crazy up the wall. And your guides won't give you anything too crazy up the wall. If it's too out there, if it's too not manageable, they won't give it to you. But it will always be something in accordance with what you've said that you wanted. So there's something about truly, truly, truly listen to your guidance right now, even if it doesn't fit the painting that you have painted or pictured, So with that said, 9-9 in German, 9-9, your worry is unnecessary. Let me just feel this one out here for a bit. Okay. I feel right. So you're starting a new foundation. This is the clarification of the foundation and the intuition, right? So you're laying a new foundation. You're starting something brand new. This is a new chapter in your life. You're embarking on this new path. And to pay close attention. Pay close attention to your intuition. Because you will get the right guidance at this time. If you get quiet enough, if you get still enough, you will get the right guidance to move you to the next level, to the next step. If you're struggling financially right now, if you're struggling with health right now, if you're struggling in relationships right now, whatever this is, or even like to find work or whatever this is for you, these two cards are showing up to say that the Nine of Michael speaks about how your worry right now is unfounded. Truly, 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 you don't have to worry, because you're going to be shown the right path. You're going to be shown an opportunity. An opportunity is going to show up. And if you try to just leave your worry to your angels, to the archangels, or whoever you feel like you trust your worry with, if that makes any sense, you can write it down on a piece of paper and say, I want to give this to the angels, or angels, can you help me relieve my anxiety or worry about this a little bit? Because this 9 and 9, like a double 9, it's emphasizing how much this part of your life is about to end. This part of your life is about to end. The struggle, the worry, the anxiety about not being able to move forward, or not seeing results fast enough, or whatever situation you're in, like you just want answers. You're trying to lay a new foundation. You're trying to listen. And this is sort of validation that this struggling part of your life really is coming to an end. 1-9 would say it's coming to an end, but they want to emphasize it. So 2 number 9s comes out. Number 9 also is a wish fulfillment. We have a wish fulfillment here. So the worry, let it go to your angels, to your best ability. This other 9 of Gabriel says you're looking at a greener path now. Like it was green in the past, we see that, and then there's been a dry spell for sure. So whatever struggle has been going on there for you, Virgo, you're coming out of it now. That's the end of it. You're now stepping into the lush green here. So you don't have to worry. If you feel, and I know it's such a stupid thing to say, even, maybe not stupid, but it's like, it's so hard to take that in, not to worry when you do. So to your best ability, because the worry itself can be the blocking point that sort of hinders you from actually moving forward. So a simple thing is to just hold your hands like I'm holding my hands right in front, preferably across from your heart or your solar plexus, what feels the most comfortable for you. Imagine this being the block or the worry, and then just whenever you feel ready to just do this and just sit with that. You can even do it in the mirror. Like, it even has more effect when you see yourself, when you see me do this. This is letting go of your worry. I know it's stupidly silly. It's stupidly easy, but it's sort of saying you're allowed to let go. Okay, that's just a little tip. If it doesn't work for you, drop it. Then comes, wow. You will turn the page of this, and there's a person coming in. You will reach freedom. You will definitely reach freedom here. Page of Michael for me is all about like literally turning the page, like we're reading a book and we're turning the page, or you're completely switching the book altogether. It might even not even be that you're switching chapters. You can switch book right now. Page is a new energy. Page is a new message coming in. And it says underneath here that you have what it takes to succeed. You have what it takes to succeed, Virgo. Then comes Two of Gabriel, which is talking and together with the Lovers. So this is like a very, very beautiful time for you. There's a person entering into your life, or have just entered into your life. They will feel heaven sent. They will feel heaven sent, like almost like in the nick of time. It's like a feeling of, where were you? What took you so long? It's like you've been with a person for 20 years, and so you know them really, really, really well. I'm not saying that this is the case. I'm just saying to sort of paint the picture of the energy that I feel. It's like you already been with a person for 20 years, and they just said, I'm just going to go for a run, or I'm just going to go and buy some stuff at the grocery store. I'm just going to, whatever. And you have an approximate time of how long that usually takes. And they leave and they are away for like way, way longer than you thought it was going to take. And like you're at home and you're preparing for something, excuse me. And as they enter the door, it's like, where were you? Like oh my God, it was just in time for this party, or for this event, or for this, whatever this is. It might be a sucky analogy, but there's something around it like oh my God, I've been waiting for you. So it's like, it's not even because that's how familiar it will feel when you meet them. It's going to be all the bubbles and the butterflies and the beauty and the coming together with the right person. This is a really, really, really special connection that feels so important in your life. And I love how those two images are like being portrayed of one heterosexual couple and one homosexual couple. So whatever your preference is, right? So there's something about really feeling like they're familiar. And it's almost like you feel saved. And I'm not too keen on using those words, because you don't need saving. You don't need saving. You're so good on your own, but you will almost feel like, how in the midst of this can I get so lucky? Like, how on earth, literally, can it come in right now when it has been so tough? but it feels like a blessing, a real blessing here. And it will allow so much freedom to take place. It's just such, it's almost like this, like it just did. It's like it opens just everything up for you. It takes the focus off of your worry, and it takes I don't know why this story comes to mind, but it does. So I will share it. It's a very personal story. Well, it's very personal, but it's personal. It was when I got my first son. I'd struggled a lot with my weight before that, or my image of myself before that, and as I got my son, I was so almost like borderlining obsessed with him, that just me taking my eyes off of the constant 24/7 thoughts around food. This is now 21 years ago, around food, and what I should put in my body, and how my body looked and how my body didn't look. And probably every female and almost every male has gone through some sort of like thinking something about your body and maybe not being so good about it. Me just taking me just not worrying about anything about that, because I was so focused on my son, made me come into my ideal body. And just the notion that even though like for a while there I was really not feeling well, because I was just taking my eyes off of the whole thing, allowed for the body to finally just be whatever I've asked it to be for so many years. But because I was so worried about it, and because I was so obsessed with it, it couldn't take the form that I wanted it to take, because I was constantly interfering with it, if that makes sense. So me just not working on anything, but literally just taking my eyes off of it, that was such a lesson. Just, by the way, I've lost all this weight, and I'm starting to really like my body. And I just, is like such a eye-opener, that just me being so focused on something else would allow the situation that I struggle with to just sort itself out, if I was just not there to sort of pick at it every single hour, every single day. Why didn't I even get to this? There's something about allowing yourself to be. Oh, right. Sorry. Right. Thank you. It's just the fact that this person enters your life. The fact that this important person enters your life, or has just entered your life, it takes your eye off of the worry. You sort of can't help yourself. If you're a little bit infatuated, or you just feel those butterflies, or you just like you just met the most yummy person, you will have your eyes on that person, and just you taking your focus off of the worry, off of the situation that have you worried, that situation itself would just sort itself out. That's why we hear like, when you're in love, there's so many beautiful things happening in your life. Yeah, why is that? First and foremost, you're in the love vibration, or well, actually close to it anyway. And secondly, you're taking your eyes off of the situation that would have been solved years ago or months ago if we just stop focus on it, because it knows what we want if we don't interfere with it. So here's Eight of Michael. It's like complete freedom. You get to open the gates to freedom. Can we just have a clear? There you go. It's a little bit shiny. You're opening the gates. You have had, like, the shackles are behind you. We have a rope that's sitting around your leg, but it's like it's self-inflicted. Do you know what I mean? With the worry is unfounded. You don't have to worry about it, because it's going to really work itself out. And you have the potential to just really open this gate, open this these doors to complete freedom. Number 8 is infinity, as above, so below. It's a beautiful, whatever you sent out is now coming back. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So there's a little bit of that, like, okay, I worry about this, but you don't have to be. You literally don't have to be. And to really listen to your intuition. And there seems to be like you're doing something right, because you're letting this person in. Okay, I'm going to continue this in the extension and see what else I can find for you there. Go deeper into the message. So if you feel like, yeah, this is my reading, everything fits the box here, You're so welcome to the extension. Link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Virgo. Take care, guys. Happy birthday. Bye.